I should have realised.
How could you know, Wally?
The way she'd been acting. Just wasn't like herself. I must go to her, Sam.
I know.
Shh.
You don't have to explain. Let me know if she's all right, okay?
And I'm sure you'll give Colin your support while I'm away. Of course, it's unfortunate that I have to go at this time, but...
I take it you're referring to the David Bridges affair, Governor.
Yes, we don't know how the women are going to react to it. But you must be alert for any danger signs. I think a wise policy would be one of cooperation and understanding. This is not a time to come down heavily on them. Well, that's about it. Thank you.
Good. Well, if you don't mind, we'll get on with our rounds.
Of course, Miss Ferguson.
Look on the bright side. We have looked after the store before.
I'm sure everything will be fine. Would you like a coffee? Yes, please. Oh, the police have sent that dossier on David Bridges. Childhood, psychiatric reports, the works.
So he was institutionalised, huh?
For years. And then released as being normal.
Yes, well, I can believe that. Seemed normal to me.
Must make interesting reading.
Oh, it's horrible. His mother used to beat him, I mean, viciously. And then sometimes used to tie him up and leave him for days on end.
My God, and yet he spoke of her as though she was a saint.
Yes. It's hard to fathom these things, isn't it? Well, I've just about tied up everything here, so I'll be going home shortly. Got a few things to do before I go to hospital.
Come on, don't think the worst.
Human nature, I suppose. So easy to conjure up all the frightening things.
Have you contacted your daughter?
No, Julie's overseas at the moment, on a study grant. I don't want her to think she has to drop everything and come rushing home. Imagine if she did and there was nothing wrong with me.
That's the spirit. Keep thinking positive for their sake as well as your own.
I think we could get almost anything we ask for at the moment just to keep us quiet.
Yeah, except Ferguson's transfer.
No, they won't come at that yet.
What do you mean?
We've got to undermine her. It's no good tackling her head on.
Yeah, and how do you propose to do that? I mean, to date, we've already lynched her, we've blackmailed her, and she's still walking around like King Kong.
Sure she is, because she's the apple of the department's eye. But I'm going to change all that.
Oh, Minnie, how?
Relax a moment, please, ladies. As you've probably heard, the department has accepted several of the proposals you've put forward. Now, a social worker is coming here this afternoon to talk to you about a work release scheme.
Oh, well, I'm interested, Mrs. Morris. Really, I am.
Yeah, she's going to marry the boss.
Oh, don't be silly, Judy. It might be a lady.
Oh, all right, that's enough. Belinda, we are trying to get a Braille teacher to you, but we'll keep you posted on that one.
You didn't ask for a Braille teacher.
I did, dear.
Better off minding your own business.
Well, now look,
All right, ladies, that's it. Back to work, please.
Spreading a little cheer, Mrs. Morris. Mrs. Morris, what's the word on Lizzie?
There's nothing definite. She's as well as can be
Oh,
expected.
come on, that doesn't tell me very much.
That's all you're getting, Brian.
Mrs. Morris, you know I put in a request to see her.
Forget it, Brian.
I was wondering if maybe you could do something about
Right.
pushing that ahead.
I'll see what I
Thank
can
you very
do.
much.
Go it easy, haven't you, Brian? Nice and soft all the way.
Oh, yeah. We have it real easy, don't we? Mr. Bridges
Shut up,
was
Brian!
very-
You'll be on a shut up! What the hell's the matter with you?
Oh, I stumbled. I'm sorry, Miss
Minnie,
Ferguson.
I thought you had a heart attack.
Oh, get back to work, Mason. Okay, Brian. That one goes on the slate. And you know what a memory I've got.
God, I thought you were gone then, Jude.
Yes, I thought you were so brave.
Still, it's no way to handle her.
I don't know. She made more of a dent than you ever have.
She's bigger than me. Still. My best.
Oh, and then Miss Ferguson.
She got the...
Oh, she's clever.
I went to Wentworth. They told me you'd taken time off.
Yes,
I know why. Why couldn't you trust me?
How did you find out?
Paul?
I made him promise not to
Yes,
tell you.
yes, I know, but thank God he told me. Made me realize how much I love you. Oh, you can't go through this alone, Anne. However it turns out, we're together, we'll live together, we'll get married, whatever you say, but don't turn me away.
I have to. Oh, please listen and try to understand. If I get through this hole, we can consider a life together.
And if not?
Then I'd always have doubts that you came back to me because you pitied me. I know it's probably terribly unfair of me, but I could never shake it. If I'm okay, we're okay. If not, then...
Anne, will you listen to me? What kind of a relationship is it if, when one of us gets into trouble, we shut the other one out?
I've said all I have to say, Wally. Now, if you don't mind, I've got things to do before I go.
All right. But I'll be waiting. No matter what happens. Don't you forget that.
I wish you'd try and eat, Cass. Poor girl. I'll keep something for her later in case she gets hungry.
Okay, what's the plan?
What are you talking about?
Keys. God, we could walk right out of this place, you know that?
You are missing the point, Phyllis. I only stole those keys to undermine Ferguson's efficiency.
You mean you're not going to use him?
Not the way you think. Losing her keys is just the first of a lot of mistakes she's going to make.
That's a good one, then. When the department finds out that she's more of a liability than an asset, we can start planning her going away party.
Right.
Yeah, well, we should be planning my going away party. The freak stuffed up my parole.
Keep
and I...
it down. Sonia is practically taking notes.
Yeah, well, I reckon she's got a point. Wouldn't mind using them keys myself. Well, it does seem a bit of a waste.
You wouldn't even get to the front gate. You've seen how many police are still around the place. Try and make a break for it now, and you'll be back in time for tea.
Oh, Hunt, you'll be on kitchen duty after lunch. The dishwasher's broken down.
Oh, terrific.
Stevens, you'll be on duty with her.
Look, I can't wash dishes with my hands like this. Well, I'll do it, Mrs. Morris.
Oh, jeez, we'll end up with one cup and saucer left.
It's enough, Hunt.
Well, I won't break anything, Mrs. Morris.
Right, you can take Stevens' place. Good news, ladies. The visit to Lizzie's been approved. You'll be going this afternoon.
great, Mrs. Morris.
Just for yourself, Mason, Donovan.
Well, what about me? I like Lizzie.
Someone's got to do the dishes.
Oh, isn't life wonderful? I never dreamed when I woke up this morning I'd be going out this afternoon.
Yeah, well, I could be going out this afternoon and all if I had those keys.
Sorry, Phyllis, but I'm doing you a favour.
Stick your favour.
What I can't get over is the fact that he seemed so concerned about the women. And all the time he was wanting to murder them. I mean, it's enough to give you a fit of the shudders.
Yeah, well, he certainly brought us enough trouble. And they'll be able to write their own damn checks until this thing blows over.
Oh, I hardly think so. I mean, the department has had to make some concessions, but they were well overdue.